I'm going to show you now how to draw a very simple henna flower that you'll see often in designs on the internet. You just start with a dot in the center, another dot, a circle around the dot, and then you can link that dot to create a spiral. Then if you want, you can add another circle around that, and then on that circle little loops. Circles can be difficult, so you can forget the second circle if they're creating a problem for you. So we continue the loop all the way around, and there we have a kind of flower, but we can extend this flower into the classic, what I call Arab fusion flower. So basically we're drawing the top of a love heart. If you like, it's quite a good idea when you're beginning to measure out the size of the petals so that they're quite equal. So do radiating spikes out, and then you have an idea of the size. So continue the line and then link your petals with the love heart shape. In henna, if what you're doing isn't perfect, you're unhappy, look, this part is too big and these are all regular size and oh, I'm so unhappy. Don't worry, because the details that you add to the henna design hide those mistakes, and actually they don't become mistakes, they become part of the individuality of your design. You have to use the mistakes. So to create the detail inside this flower, we're doing 1 stroke long, 2 strokes on each side short, and then shorter again on each side of that. If you like, you can fill in the top of the petals to make a nice bold outline, which will help define the flower when you add other details. For instance, now from this flower you can add other flowers. So again, with the spiral, you can do another circle or not. Add the little details. I'm going quickly so I can show you. Add the spikes to work out the distance between the petals to keep a regular shape. Add the loops. I'm making this flower slightly smaller than the other one because as we add more flowers, different sizes, even though the pattern is the same, adds interest. So again with the little spikes. You can practice with pen. It's a good idea to get your design and the feeling of it. And then once you're comfortable with your design, you can practice with henna. So there we have a henna design which is really developing into something interesting. Now we can add even more simple shapes. A curvy line becomes the center of a leaf. So with that line, we do the outside of the leaf, and a simple dot with a line to the center creates a very pretty little leaf without much effort. Then we can add the classic loops and dots, which you can see on so many henna designs. Once you start getting bored, you don't want to repeat your flowers, just start doing dots and loops. You can go so far with very simple elements, because repetition is the key to creating pattern. Remember to have good design, keep a kind of balance, especially your beginning. Symmetrical balance is hard, so keep a general symmetry, but don't try to make each side perfectly the same as the other side, because you'll set yourself up for disaster. You can keep it radial, a design radial, so work around the design rather than in one direction. That's also a good way to create harmony at the beginning of your